Not Broke fam, thank you for tuning back into the channel. Please hit that like button, that subscribe button. We're on the road to 20,000 subscribers. Each and every subscription helps. Hit that button. Cheap Not Broke fam. It's Thursday, and we're back in business. Thank y'all for tuning into the channel. Please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. This is Cheap Not Broke Live. I am your host, Malcolm, and this is where we live life at your price. Man, my tongue is tired. Teeth dry. Yes, this is Cheap Not Broke. Thank y'all for tuning in. That used to be the old intro. If you watch the channel, that used to be the old intro song. Anyway, let's get down to business, shall we? ICE raising the cost of living. What? Is ICE raising the cost of living? Is that what they're doing out here? Is that what they're doing? Yes, the hell it is. That's exactly what they're doing. Raising the cost of living, raising the prices for you and me. It's all kind of consequences to these things they got going on. So we're going to dive into that tonight. We're going to dive right in that tonight. But first, I got a video to show you. It kind of puts a little context on what I'm talking about. So let us take a look at that real quick to provide some. Oops, that is not it. Nope. Where is it? Oh gosh. Wait. I gotta go back. Wait a damn minute. That's too much going on. Hold on. Let me get this thing pulled up so we can take a look at it, because I'm over here looking crazy with all that stuff showing. All right. But yeah, ICE, they got the raids going, and nobody's really talking about what's really, really happening with this stuff. There's a lot happening with it. There's a lot of effects on not just people getting, families getting split up. We feel bad for them. That's terrible. That's definitely not what anybody wanted to happen. However, let me get to the dang video. I had the video pulled up. What is going on here? Hold on. Oh my gosh. Dang it. I'm looking crazy. Let me get this video pulled up. It's supposed to have been pulled up already. What the hell is the name of it? ICE raids on downtown LA. ICE raids downtown LA. Fruit market. There we go. Pull my stuff up. Here we go. We got it. Finally. Okay. Now I got it. Man, being a producer is tough. All right, here we go. I finally got it pulled up. Thing was running from me. But look. Oh, shit. There it is. Okay, there it is. Finally.
Horrible display of waste. Scattered throughout this market. Store after store here closed for now. Each with plenty to sell, but no one dare come here to buy these days.
Oh,
It's
God.
a horrible display of waste.
Jesus Christ.
Rotting fruit and vegetables scattered throughout this market. Store after store here closed for now. Each with plenty to sell, but no one dare come here to buy these days. Immigrants usually fill this marketplace, but since ICE agents arrived in downtown LA, it's empty. They say profits have flatlined.
Dropped a good 50% of what it is normally here.
Obviously, people are scared, so therefore, people aren't coming into the market to purchase, to go out and sell.
This marketplace sells produce not only to people, but also to grocery stores and restaurants.
Grocery stores, restaurants, everybody affected. So what does that mean? What does that mean for us? Prices going up? Lettuce going to be $5, $10, $20. I don't know. They're going to raise the prices on everything. And nobody thought about that. Because immigrants do a lot of work that regular Americans are not willing to do. And with that work being gone, who is going to do the work? We still need these things. So like you said, I know exactly where that fruit market is. I've been by there. I passed by it a few times. I didn't know they sell directly to the people. I thought you had to have a business to go in there. Anyway, I know exactly where that fruit market is. And the fact that the fruit is going bad, rotten, because everybody gone. Nobody wants to be at work, get hemmed up, and get sent home. You're getting up out of there. And then I do it at Home Depot, same thing. Because you used to see a lot of people out at Home Depot hanging around trying to look for some work. Went to Home Depot recently. Didn't see anybody out there. They are gone. Lowe's, same thing. People really on the run, afraid, scared. So with that being said, all the things that immigrants do, if they're no longer doing the work, who's going to do the work? Are the people who employ them willing to pay other people to come in and do the work and spend more money? If they do, that means costs are going to roll downhill to you, me, and everybody else. They're going to raise the prices of everything. I mean, come on, they're not going to pay more for labor. They're not going to pay more for labor and not raise the price of the product. It doesn't work like that. No, they're going to raise the price of the product. They got to raise the price of the product. Now, I know a lot of Americans don't eat no fruit, no vegetable. There are people out there do, but I can tell you that there's more people eating steaks than broccoli, in my opinion, in America. May not be true, but that's just my opinion. But anyway, with fruit going up, when you go out to dinner, when you go out to eat, the restaurants buy it, all that stuff is going to go up. When you just want to cook at home, it's going to go up. Buying at the grocery store going to go up, right? Going to roll downhill. Now, we're probably not going to feel this right now. Probably maybe a couple weeks. I know it's not going to happen right now today. But we'll probably notice. I don't know if I'll notice or not. We shall see. It depends on where you buy. I get a lot of groceries from Whole Foods nowadays. I buy some things from Walmart, not like I used to. And I go to a Korean market, buy a lot of my stuff. Because it's fresh. They keep that place clean. It's one of the only grocery stores I go to. You can look in the floor and see your face. That clean. You can see your reflection on the floor. A lot of places you can't see your reflection, but this place you can. I like that. I appreciate that about this place. So, what do y'all think about the video? If you're watching right now, drop a comment. What do you think about that? Have you noticed this in your area? Are there a lot of immigrants where you live, and have you no longer seen them? Of course, we have a lot of immigrants in LA. Well, depending on where you live in the country, are you seeing this? Is ICE even in your area? Because you may not have any immigrants. You might have all white people, all black people. They're not coming out there for them. But we'll see. We shall see. But yeah, drop a comment. Let me know what you think about that. I just know there's a lot of things that are going to come up. I think cost of wine is going to go up because a lot of immigrants are at the vineyards. They go harvest the grapes at the vineyard. A lot of immigrants working the fields, strawberry fields, all the fields. They do a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff surrounding vegetables. So I don't know what we're gonna do. Also, because I know we have a lot of immigrants that work at like the tire shops and auto shops out here. Now I haven't seen that. I haven't been out to the I went to get some work done on my car recently, but I didn't see any immigrants or anything like that. But I do know that is a line of work that immigrants participate in. Auto mechanics, work on cars, all that good stuff. So yeah, drop a comment. Let me know in your area. Have you seen ICE? Is ICE in your area? And have you seen a decrease or a lot less immigrants out? Me, I can't really tell out here because you got a lot of people from all over the place, whether they're born here or not. So I can't really tell. I see it on the news like everybody else, but I haven't seen it in person. I have not seen this in person. But I said this before. I'm saying this again. If you really want this issue to stop, you're going to have to penalize the employer. The employer is going to have to be held responsible for hiring all these people with no documentation. And y'all go to the job, rate the job, take everybody go away in cuffs. Employer, all right, sir, have a nice day. Thank you. Damn, I'm going to run my business. Is that how it works? Because I know the employer, he don't get no fine. I haven't heard of one going to jail. I seen one of them mad that they were taking, I seen a couple of them upset that they were taking their employees. They're saying, how am I run my business now? I've seen that a few times, but other than that, I haven't seen no employer going to jail saying you're harboring illegal aliens or anything like that. So I don't even think it's a crime for an employers to do it. I really don't. I really don't even think it's a crime for them to do it because they do it too much. And if you're getting cheap labor, paying cash, don't have to pay no payroll taxes, don't have to pay no unemployment insurance, no health benefits. Good, it's a good. Hey, take the work where you can get it. If it's cheap like that, I'm sure that's why a lot of people hire them. Depending on the type of work you do, you can hire, illegal immigrants. Some people you need to have some education and some skill set or some experience. But some of these other jobs, you don't, and that's where they go work. And the people who hire them get in no kind of trouble. What do y'all think? You think they should get a fine? Shouldn't you have to pay a fine or something? I mean, you're ignorant. Did you not do a background check on anybody? Did you not run a background check? Because you would think these people will have false documents or something to be getting these jobs. I don't think they be checking like that. I don't think they always be doing a background check. They can't always do a background check. Because if they did do a background check, I would think they would catch some of the stuff. That means everybody going to get fake social security numbers and all this other stuff. Because you got to fill out a W-2. W-2. You got to fill out an I-9. You need a social security number for that. An address, social security number. You need all that stuff. So I'm pretty sure these employers were not doing thorough background check. Because you got to pay for a background check too. If you're an employer, you got to have a company submit the information and pay for the service and get the whole background check done and get all that stuff straight. Yeah. So don't fool me. Don't fool me. But yep, that's it. And what else do we have? I'm trying to think. Oh, I haven't seen the flower man lately. So out here in LA, you'll have people that stand in the median in the road selling flowers. Flower. You want flower? The whole thing. Whole shebang. Haven't seen them out there. But I just think about it. I haven't seen them because they're usually by the highway right before you get on the exit or get on the off ramp or on ramp. They're usually right there. I haven't seen them. I haven't seen them because they just snatching them up, and then they just come pick you up. I'm like, do they have your ID? Do they have a picture? How are they identifying these people? How do they know? How do they know? That's what I want to know. How do they know? They just pull up on them, like damn, and that lets you know when they say they can't find somebody. Shit, they finding all these people. They seem to have some good resources to find people. I don't want to hear, well, we can't find anybody. Yes, you can. They're doing a good job of it right now. They can find people. Don't be fooled. Don't be fooled, ladies and gentlemen. They can find people. They can go find some people. Oh, Let me see. Talk a little more about this. Give me some more details. I'm trying to figure out which states have the most. Or I'm not gonna. I'm pretty sure you can just not more necessarily states. It's more cities because we're right next to the border. I'm sure San Diego as well. I'm sure San Diego got a whole lot of ice down there because I know when I drive to San Diego, you pass Border Patrol a lot. This is the most I've ever seen them. Oh man, oh my God! I'm asking for ice. They're giving me the wrong damn stuff. I don't want to hear about that. Oh, wait a minute. Oh man, I just read my damn description. It's talking about ice, actual ice, frozen ice. What the hell? I see. This is what you're doing. Not paying attention. I did not pay attention to that ice immigration. This is ice immigration. Oh my God, I just read this. I said, why is there an ice cube on here? Just realized it was not talking about that. Okay, yeah, here we go. This is what I look for. I'm like, where the hell are my notes? Yeah, so like I was talking about, yes, because I was talking about what industry is in agriculture. I cover that, the fields, all the vegetables and whatnot out the produce factory. I just showed you the video on that agriculture. I didn't think about construction because yes, you have a lot of immigrants who work in construction, and your construction projects are going to go get expensive. Hello, mom. Hey, our faithful user, my mom, our faithful watcher, my mom. Thank you for watching. Hit the like button for me. Thank you. Hospitality, food processing. Yep, food processing, hospitality. I didn't think about hospitality. Like hospitality, hotels, things like that. But I would think with construction, you gotta run a background check because somebody get hurt. You get sued because I know you gotta have workman's comp insurance. I know that. I know that for a fact. Deportation is leading to more vacancies. A lot of people have open apartments. Yes, because you got to think about it. If you get deported and you got an apartment, you got a car, because everybody that's getting deported ain't just, getting over here. Some people been here like 30 years, 25, 30 years, and you just get deported. Hey, what about all my stuff? What about my house? What about my car? What about all that? What if you don't have nobody to take care of that stuff for you? I mean, you will hope you got some family or something like that to help you out. But if you don't, what happens? Because when they come get you, they go lock you up and they try to get you up out of here. What about all your stuff? I got some food on the stove. I was cooking. My oven is on. People getting deported, they damn oven on. They got some cookies in the damn oven. They pick you up, head out, man. The cookies don't damn burn up. Come on now. I've seen it. They just come get you and get you up out of there. You don't get, hey man, wait a minute, can I go cook my food off, man? I don't want my place to burn up. No, you gotta come with us. Cause they just uproot you and you gotta go. Job, what happened? You work with somebody. You working, a good friend of yours. You don't know. You don't know he got deported or anything like that. What happened to Raul? Oh man, Raul got deported yesterday. How? I thought he worked with us. His paperwork he's good. No, he's not. Guess not. Like, damn. One of your coworkers you've been working with the last 4 years gets deported. And then what happened to his stuff? What about us? How are we gonna do the work? He was a huge contributor at the job. Now we ain't got him no more. Wow, man. I don't know. But yeah, things are going up. Prices are going up. Hospitality, lower food supply, grocery store prices are going up. Construction costs up 30%. That's right. You're getting your house built. They're building you something. And then they just snatch everybody up. Everybody gone. What the hell? So who's supposed to do the work now? Who's going to finish the job? Oh man, we got to get some other people. They go get you another crew. The crew costs twice as much as the first people per hour. Well, we were paying the first guys $19 an hour. These guys are $40. Why? Who paying that? ICE is putting the detainees at Camp Blandon military base in Florida. Oh, really? Yeah, good question. Where are all these people going? Because they can't put them in the jails because jails are for regular citizens. So I'm sure they got to have a lot of facilities. And people haven't really thought about that. Where are they going with these people? How long are they sitting? Because you got to sit there. And I don't know, I don't think people are getting due process. They're not getting a court date or anything. They're just putting you on a plane. You going home. And I don't even think they're sending you straight to your home country. They might send you somewhere else. I don't know. I haven't looked into all that. Now, do you go to jail? Do they put you in jail when you go where you're going? I can see if you're a criminal. But if you're just here illegally, you haven't committed no crimes, I think you just get sent home. I'm not sure. Where do the immigration detainees go? Yeah, I'm curious. Chrome Processing Center, Florida, El Paso, Texas. Contracted places like Geo Group. Oh man, they treat you bad. That's the company that runs the prisons. No good. You don't want no parts of that. Family residential centers, short-term holding facilities. And you know what? Somebody's making a lot. On the backside of this, some company is making a lot of money by detaining these people. You have to feed them. You got to house them. I'm sure there's a contract to have so many beds there that are full. Yeah, somebody's making a lot of money off of this. And nobody's thinking about that on the backside. The company that's contracted to fly everybody out of the country, they're making a lot of money. A lot of people are making money hand over fist. Anytime something's going bad, somebody's making some money. In all situations, there's money to be made, and they're making money. You gotta house these people. I'm sure the state or the federal government is paying whatever facilities to house them, because I'm sure they're private. I'm sure the government doesn't have their own facilities. They're paying somebody for this facilities. I mean, because they will have to build them. That costs a lot of money. Somebody else already got them built. We're just gonna pay y'all. So that company's making a lot of money. You got the food contractor, food vendor, because they got to bring in food to the detention center and feed everybody. They're getting paid. A lot of people making money. And somebody got these contracts. They're not going to talk about it. No, they keep that to themselves. But there's money to be made. There's checks being signed. You better believe it. There is money being made, and there's some checks being signed. Because anytime there's things like this going on, there's money being made. People got stuff going on. It's just how it goes. It's business. And then think about the news. The news is running this night after night after night, day after day after day. People are constantly watching this. They're making a killing on the ratings. They got to be. Because people are just watching this stuff all the time, 24 hours a day. Ice this, ice that. Somebody's getting deported. This, that, and the fifth. People are always watching. They got their eyeballs on the news. They got a forever story running right now. The story's been running a long time. And they're making a lot of money off of it. A whole lot of money. So, look at it like that. Wait a minute. All right, everybody. We're going to go to break real quick. And we're going to be right back. Right, we are back. We're talking ICE, immigration, and the cost of living going up. Everything going up. Fruit, vegetables, all these things. People not we're just talking about people getting sent home, and then all your stuff. You got some food on the stove. You got something in the oven right now. Your water running. You in the shower. They taking you out of here. Hey, wait a minute. Let me get my robe, man, please. All kind of stuff, man. So, but the thing is, it's not like, Americans are going to run and go take those jobs. Like, we're coming to get those jobs. Those jobs are going to remain vacant because they don't pay enough. A lot of them jobs don't pay enough for a decent for a lot of people's standard of living. Certain people are like, I got to make this certain amount of money. I can't do this with that money. I can't do that with that money. So people in America are lazy. They like AC. They like juice. They're not going to want to work outside in the heat all day. That's not America. Not anymore. It used to be. But they're not going to do that. So prices are going to continue to go up, and up. Oh, but we're talking, that's what we're talking about. The people making all the money, all the contractors, all the people who are flying everybody out, cafeteria, food, vendors, all that. Everybody making money. Invoices being signed. And they're going to, as long as this is going on, they're going to keep making money. I mean, do you think in the next 4 years they're going to deport everybody that's illegal? Do you think so? They haven't talked much about the border. Is anybody trying to cross right now? Nobody's talked much about that. We'd love to hear about it. We'd love to see and know about what's going on down there at the border. That'd be nice. That would be nice. But until then, I'll look that up. I'm going to figure it out because they're not talking about it right now. Are people still trying to come in illegally? Because clearly, what's going on is all out there in the world. So everybody knows. It's no secret. No secret there because a lot of people, tourists, are not wanting to come to America because of immigration. They don't want to get mistreated. They don't want to get hemmed up and then got a problem. Nobody wants to go to another person's country and get hemmed up. Getting hemmed up is not fun. No fun in that. No fun in that. All right, everybody. We are ruling and rolling. If you're enjoying the show, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. If you're enjoying the show, we'll give ourselves a round of applause. Great applause. That's right. So we gotta go in and hit the where is it at there? Party time. Anyway, let's head on over to interesting news. News. What do we got going on today? Well, let's see. Let us see. Pricey wines, including 2 cases worth $90,000 wine, to finally return to Sherry Lemon clients after 2 years wait. It's time to drink. Thousands of bottles and rare expensive wines, including a stash of 1982 Petrus, worth as much as $90,000, and now waiting to return to their rightful owners after spending the last 2 years locked in bowls of suburban office park, the Post learned. Iconic New York wine shop Sherry Lemon, which was shuttered in March 23 after 89 years as it ignored customers' frantic emails and phone calls about missing wine, has been storing the pricey booze in the basement filled with IT servers in Rockland County. That's about to change, as landlord of Sherry Lemon's now defunct Park Shop, once Mecca in Manhattan, is now notifying collectors that their cases of Bordeaux, Burgundy, and other fine wines will soon be available for pickup. Who is paying that kind of money for wine? You got to be on the rich side of town. There we go. Boom. You got to be balling to be paying that kind of money for wine. Okay. I'm going to open a bottle of for my 101-year-old father, said one wine carver customer who relentlessly tracked 2 cases of 1982 Petrus Bordeaux he bought 40 years ago, and now they're worth between $70,000 and $90,000. Ooh, damn. It's time to drink wine. The customer lost access to rare vintage after Sherry Lemon's storage service, Wine Caves, was evicted from its Queen warehouses in 2022 after failing to pay rent. According to the source, the booze was then quietly moved to the basement of the nondescript office of the Lower Tower Blue Plaza, Pearl River, New York, according to the court documents. Damn, they can't pay the rent. What's going on? Y'all got $90,000 worth of stuff in there, y'all can't pay the rent? That's a damn shame. Are you charging your clients enough? What's going on there? One problem, some clients have moved away, passed away, equally problematic. A lot of people do not have their own record keeping, providing a relationship with Wine Caves, and what they stored there. O'Brien. Ooh. You got $90,000 worth of wine somewhere. You don't know what the hell it is, and you can't figure it out? Terrible. You got to do better, man. You got to have some better record keeping. Nike warns of whopping $1 billion hit from tariffs, but shares drop on upbeat sales forecast. Nike said Thursday it would cut reliance on production in China to mitigate impact from U.S. tariffs on imports, and forecast a similar drop in a first quarter revenue expected by analysts, sending shares up 11% extended trading. President Trump's sweeping tariffs on the key trading partners could add around $1 billion to Nike costs, company executives said in the post-earnings call after the sportswear giant topped estimates for the fourth quarter. Consumer goods is one of the areas most affected by the tariff dispute between the world's 2 largest economies, but the executives said they were focused on cutting the financial pain. Nike. Ooh, let's see. I like these yellow ones. I would get those. Those are nice. And maybe these blue ones. They're nice too. Looks like Cortez. Those are Nike Cortez, if you ask me. Nike will also evaluate corporate cost reductions with tariff impact, Friend said. Nike has also already announced price increases to particularly mitigate the tariffs. Oh my God. Nike's already charging enough. I'm done. I don't even read that no more. They're already smacking you upside the head. NYC cracks down on hundreds of Airbnb hosts over illegal rentals may yank licenses. The Big Apple is cracking down on hundreds of rogue Airbnb hosts who legally registered their apartments for home sharing, but who have since run afoul of strict rules that have been imposed by the city in 2023. Some rented out their entire apartments for less than 30 days, a typical Airbnb arrangement outside the city, or rented them out to 2 or more people at the same time. Among those violations of the city's nearby 2-year regulations, the office said a special informant announced. Warning letters were sent to 500 to 3,000 registered short-term rental hosts, while another 5 threatened to have their license revoked according to OSE. New York said, no, y'all not about to do that here. Y'all not about to have all them damn rentals here, raising the price of rent, cost of living, and all of that. Because that's what it's doing, raising the price of cost of living. I don't know. That's what you hear. It's raising the cost of living, raising the prices of rent, and then the regular tenants who live there, the residents, can't afford to stay anymore. Unfair, but that's what's happening. That's what's going on. Cheap Not Broke. Please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. What do y'all think? What do y'all think about this? Immigration prices going up. Construction costs going up. Fruits and vegetables going up. What are you going to do? Gotta weather the storm. Or just gotta find a better place to go buy things. There's always somewhere better to go buy things. Don't get beat upside the head. No. Go to the farmer's market. Support the little man. Support the little woman. Support the small business. Support those folks. Okay? Support them. I went to the farmer's market this past weekend. Supported some folks because they need the money. Right? And I'm sure they're harvesting their own stuff themselves. So, support those who you can. And do what you can. And do what you got to do. Bam. And that's what we got. It's Cheap Not Broke live tonight. We're going to have a short night. I got a comedy show tonight I got to go to. So I'm going to get ready for that. But I appreciate everybody tuning in. We're going to be back on Monday. Monday night. More show. More me. More Cheap Not Broke. Live life at your price. It's going to be a holiday weekend. So we're going to have a great, awesome weekend. You're going to have an even better weekend. Thank you, Phyllis Hall, for commenting. My mom. And thank you, everybody else, for watching. This has been Cheap Not Broke live. It was ICE causing the price of living to go up. This has been Cheap Not Broke. I've been your host. Thank you all for tuning in. We will be back next week. Thank you. Good night.